so my camera's still acting up. I took the card out, formatted it on the computer. Hopefully it's working now. I started on the carb mount manifold for it, and so far what I've got is like a little dog bone turned up out of a piece of scrap aluminum. And what I was doing was, due to tolerance stack up and everything, I need to get the right length. So what I've been doing is I put it in place, put the other one on. This isn't allowing for the head gasket yet, which if I make it fit this way, it should fit nice when the head gasket's in there. But anyway, I put them together, and then I kept taking 10 thou off of each side until I could get the head bolt in. The head bolt will just go in now. And like I say, with I plan on putting about a 15 thousandths head gaskets in, so it should fit. It should fit fine. I'm a little bit concerned about, I don't have a set screw or anything. I do have one for the exhaust side, but this is going to turn and my carburetor is going to be moving around. So I may come back and put at least one on one side, a screw at an angle coming down, actually coming this way, right on this corner. Anyway, I'm just going to try to get a screw into that. You know, I could almost, just thinking here, I could come from the back side underneath and mount it in one like this, orientated right, and that way when I put it in place, it's not going to turn. But I do have to put, I was going to put some O-ring grooves, but I don't know if I really need them. It's going to fit pretty snug. Yeah, I probably will put some O-ring grooves in it. But anyway, I'm just setting up on the mill now to mill this into a square on this side, on this end, or in the middle, I should say. So what I want to do is, I'm going to get a pen here. I want to mill this down, like I want to mill this down to this diameter, and then I want to mill that, and then just barely, and just clean up in between. And then once I get a square like that, I may come back and put chamfer, big chamfers on here too. And then bore a hole in there for the carburetor. And I'm thinking about splitting that and putting a screw in right here to clamp the carburetor in place. I'll figure that out once I get there, but right now I just want to mill a flat down to right to this 3/8 diameter. So I'm just going to clamp it like that. And that it's a piece of scrap aluminum, so that's why there's a notch in it. I don't remember what it was using it for or drop in from, but I'm going to switch to a 3/4 inch cutter. I don't have a 3/4 2 flute laying here. I do have a 3/4 3 flutes, so that'll work. Put that in there. Turn that light off, yeah. All right. And I don't know if I'm real happy with the light on the machine, or the ring light that I made. Maybe it'll be different if I put it down on the end, but for now I don't know if I'm going to do anything else with it. I think I'll see where I'm at here. Take a quick caliper measurement. I'd kind of like to say just a few thou above the right now we're at 90 thou. So I'm going to go 60. Should leave me a 30 thou between the two. All right. Now, take that out, and I'm going to give it a quick deburr. File right here. Just trying to knock off some of the burrs. All right. Now, let's see. I want to load it like that. I'm going to load it with that flat surface that we just milled up against the back. I want to get parallel under there though. These are probably too tall. Yeah, that's way too tall. How about one of these? Give it a little shot of air here. Yeah, better. Trying to decide the best way of doing this. I could do it that way. You know what I should have did was just stuck it in a 5/6 collet and done it. Hindsight's 20/20, I guess. We'll get there though. A little more. I'm just playing it by ear. I think I'll take that down to just above the vice straw. And I'm going to put a piece of paper. Actually, I'm going to put a double piece of paper in here. And then I'm going to come down, or bring the table or her knee up until it drags. There. Right there. Hope I didn't mess up because, you know, I got to poke a 3/8 hole in there. Well, okay, that's going to give me the wall thickness of that, what I left there. I almost messed up there. If I would have went any more, I probably would have messed that up. So now the question is, well, I'm going to hold the next one. I suppose I could put it like that and just run across it. Yeah, I think that'll work. That. I don't know if I like that. I suppose if I'm careful and don't get carried away, it should be all right. I'm debating on whether to do it that way. I don't really like that. Shouldn't go anywhere. I'm going to go for it. Be a little bit more cautious here now. One more cut and then I'm going to check it. I want to see where I'm at. Alright, I kind of wanted to get it halfway. Although, really, wouldn't matter. I could leave it like that. Nope, it won't be symmetrical. I'd kind of like it to have a bit symmetrical. So, on one side we have 125, and the other side we have, boy, it looks like it's a lot bigger, but my calipers is telling me no, it's not. It's telling me one side is 135 and the other side is oh, okay. I must have had a chip underneath or something here. But this side is about 110, 105. This side is 135, so about 30 thou. Do I want to mess with 30 thou, or do I want to just leave it? What's this come out to be then? If I take 30 thou, I think I'm going to leave it. So now what I want to do is mill across to get a flat on the top of that. I haven't got the hole through there. I didn't want to weaken it while I was milling this, so I left that out for now. I'll do that probably last. Alright, I gotta get a little smaller file here. Big monster file. And just knock all the sharp edges off. I'm still thinking about doing that with 45, putting a 45 on this corner under here. The carble's in here like that. And a small screw on the side. Yeah, see, now I didn't leave room for locking screw. Oops. So now I will have to make it a press fit in instead of a slip fit. Actually, I want it to go that way with the lever down and fuel inlet on the bottom side. So, but that's okay. Just make it a press fit. So I want to mill that to a flat on top here. Should be able to just put that in there like that. No, maybe not. Okay. I don't have any dimensions. I mean, there's dimensions, but I'm not going to any dimensions. I'm just, like I say, flying by the seat of my pants, basically. I just want to go down until it cleans up. A little more. That should do it. All right. So, darn it, I wish I would have thought about that. I left material for a screw to go through there. I suppose I could offset it, but then it would only be a half a hole intersecting that. It would cut the air. It would do some strange things to the airflow, because the airflow would hit that and then, I don't know, restrict it too, probably. So, trying to think of another way of adding the clamp to this. It's going to go in between like that. Let's turn that down some more. Almost, not quite. Should have left this wider this way. Yeah, it's going to have to be centered here. I'm just going to center it and then make it so it's a press fit. That's going to go in like that. Let's go over to the motor. So that. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I think I can squeeze one screw in if I'm careful down in this corner to slide it in, and then have one screw hold that so that it. I think that might be the plan. I'm pretty sure I can squeeze that in without hitting any ports, as long as I do the right corner. So if I go like that, there is no ports right here down, so I could go all down quite a ways. And should be able to miss everything there, because I'll be way down in the corner. Oop, I'm sorry, it's pointing it skyward. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. I'm going to go ahead and put the hole in that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to set it up in the middle. I'm going to sweep in the center this way and the center this way, and drill and bore a hole for a slip fit of the carburetor, so it's nice snug slip fit into it. And then I'll work on figuring out a placement of either a 250. Probably go with a 256. I've been using actually, I'm going to go with a 172. Yeah, I'll put a 172 in there. That way I can actually counterboard in this. See, now if I would have went ahead and put those 45s on there, I wouldn't be able to do that. But if I don't put that 45 on there, there's no reason why I can't come down right in this corner here and put a screw through. A 172 screw all the way through into that. It'll keep it from moving. Sounds like a plan to me. So I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to go ahead and just sweep this in and bore the hole in it, and then from there I'll go over to the lathe and poke a hole through the middle of this, and then I'll be back.